Alright, so we just got patch notes for JP. The MEGELLDA that was leaked is here. Let me actually skim through real quick. I actually want to see other things here. Do we have like a new Holy Relic this week? No. Wow. This really... Bro, next week is collab. 100%. This patch has nothing. All this patch has is MEGELLDA. This is not usual. Last week was a dead week with no content, right? Oh, I guess there was like the tower thing. Doesn't matter. This week we have a banner. There's usually like an activity with it. There is nothing here. So Beast Battle third floor reward confirmed. So if you want to farm the old demonic beast, you're gonna get 2 instead of 1. Village donation. Yeah. Bro, I'm telling you, next week is a collab. A billion %. We don't know what collab. We might get leaks today, actually, or tomorrow after patch. But next week is a collab. It's like not even like, not even like trying to hide it because, yeah, this is like the kind of thing that only happens right before a collab. And MEGELLDA is a 242 banner. I've already checked it. So, yeah. But let's talk about what she does. I already translated a little bit because I was a little curious before recording, and it's really strange. So MEGELLDA, we already knew was coming out, and everyone was already skeptical because her Holy Relic only works in Bird. Guess what? Bird is not even an activity that has a meaning anymore because there's no like new relics made for it. There hasn't been a new relic made for it in a while. And honestly, I don't think they will make any new relics for it. I think they're going to just swap all the relics to dogs and the new demonic beast. So her passive doesn't matter because it's blue MEGELLDA. But her relic only works in Bird, right? So we're like, what? So what's going to be her passive? Maybe her passive will be that her relic works anywhere. And maybe she will be a goddess because that's the way things have gone for the new demonic beast. But I translated it. And here's what the passive says. When you use a skill in Demonic Beast, general, like any Demonic Beast, what other character does that? That's just like general Demonic Beast. I can't think of anybody. Allies' HP related stats will increase by 6% up to 30%. Also, the special move gauge will increase by 1. So it's like Tonar's Holy Relic. Isn't this just Tonar's Holy Relic? Wait. Let me actually isn't this just Tonar's Holy Relic? Increases HP related stats by 10% to 4 times. So it's actually 40, not just 30. And it gives 1 orb on dogs. Okay. And also recovers, sorry, this is MEGELLDA, recovers 20% of maximum HP of allies whose debuff effect has been removed by using your skill. Her skill is the same as, you wouldn't believe this, Elat. So the Elat people have been using for the demonic beast, the new one, she has this skill of Solidify. And on take off ultimate gauge, she has like the same cards as Elat, actually. She has the 2 same cards as Elat. Now, the problem I have is that, so what? She doesn't count as a goddess. She's an unknown character. So you can't take advantage of Miles' like grace. Sorry, not grace. Passive. You can't take advantage of Miles' passive. You can't take advantage fully of Freya's Holy Relic. You can't use this girl in the Demonic Beast and have those things, right? Like I say, okay, I'm not gonna use my ult. Other teams with how my ult work, but a lot of the other teams use like Margaret, right? And I'm pretty sure Margaret only buffs goddesses. So I don't know. What's the point of this unit? It's an HP buffer that also heals, sure. But if she doesn't count as a goddess, I don't understand her purpose. I'm not gonna use her on dogs. Like, I don't think she fits on dogs, and I'm not gonna use her. Like, she, with the solidify, they forgot to finish doing this, so they had to put it on like Excel or something. With the solidify, it screams that she wants to be using a new demonic beast, but they want people to use goddesses in there. If they didn't want people to use goddesses, they wouldn't have given that weird holy relic to Freya. So I don't understand the purpose of this unit. It might be one of those cases where this unit actually becomes better when more characters come out for it. But why? I just genuinely don't understand. She's a true 42 banner, but the banner is absolutely awful. Like, Yorm is, you know, still a good character if you if you don't have her, right? But Deer is like pretty much a discontinued boss as well, just like Bird. So she's a 242 banner. Will I recommend people summoning for her? I would say wait. I am pretty sure there's a collab after this. Like, just given the patch notes have nothing, right? Absolutely nothing in here. And, you know, these are 242 banner. So there's going to be a collab next week. Very likely. So if, let's say, I test her out, other people test her out, right? And we find, okay, MEGELLDA's thing actually works and she's actually pretty good for this reason, right? Then consider. But I would say, if you play JP especially, I would hold on a little while. There's no immediate reason to summon for this unit. If you play global, by the time she comes out, no, you already know better, right? I'm just mainly talking to JP players that will actually open up the game tomorrow and see this banner. Really strange. I expected the passive to be one of two things. One, that the relic would work anywhere. What's the relic again? It's just her passive, but like enhanced, right? Yeah. See, they should have given her a heal skill. Okay. Just her passive but enhanced, okay. And that she would have like a healing card, and maybe she would be a good, like, and she would work as a goddess. So she would be a good replacement for Green Liz, actually. Which Green Liz is in there for ult rushing and healing, obviously. Cleansing as well, some of the time. So it would have been like a great replacement for that unit that is pretty mid, with a character that actually has a pretty good ultimate, and maybe would have consistent healing. I don't know. A little disappointed, but maybe it should be better than I'm giving her credit. We'll have to see when she comes out. Let me know what you think. That's it.